All right, here we are. First time streaming. Oh my gosh, I haven't done this in like since 2021. Oh my gosh, so I'm about to try to talk and play and act like I have chat, even if I don't have any people watching right now. This is just a soft launch. I'm literally just testing things out, make sure my audio is good. You guys let me know if the audio is good, if the game might be too loud, or maybe if my mic is too loud, whatever. You let me know if there's any audio issues. So we're gonna play a little bit of Mario Kart. This will be the last time that I play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe until Mario Kart World, which is Thursday. Thursday's like our big stream. God willing that my Switch 2 shows up at my house the day of launch. It's supposed to. I've been like checking Target, checking Walmart non-stop because I got 2 orders, one for my buddy of mine and one for myself. And the Walmart one still says the 5th. The Target one, I'm not holding my breath. That one says June 10th. So I don't know. People are saying that that's just what Target is saying, that you might still be able to get it on launch day, but we don't know yet. So I'm just gonna have to play it by ear. Betrayal, what's up? What's up, bro? How is it going? Are you traveling right now? All right, here we go. All right, Paris Promenade, 100cc. What kind of lobby are we in right now? Okay, so lower VR lobby. It's which is I'm not complaining because that means I'll actually get to chill and not have to freaking sweat so hard. All right, here we go. Hopefully I don't suck. Heading to El Paso. Oh, what's up, babe? How's it going? How's the weather over there near El Paso? Kind of been seeing there's lots of clouds right now. At least where I'm at. So, all right. Oh, okay, I got booed. We're off to a great start. Wow. Sorry if I take a while to read chat as I'm trying to lock in. Got booed again, bro. What is up? Booed twice in one lap. Getting my items stolen. That's crazy. Literally finessing my items. Insane. Hot and cloudy. Sounds about right. That Texas weather. Wow. Okay, I'm in second place right now. I'm not tripping. I'm gonna go ahead and just let him be there. So, guys, we only got like 3 days before the Switch 2 comes out. I'm super excited. I'm super excited to play Mario Kart World. Like I said, I'm nervous for my Switch to show up day of launch. I still have hope. Like I said, I've been checking nonstop to make sure that it's still June 5th, at least for Walmart. So, hoping and praying. All right, final lap. No blue shell yet, so I'm not tripping. Oh, there it is. There it is. Like clockwork. Bam. Sorry, buddy. Oh, it's Yoshi Teddy Buggy. Okay, he's using the meta. Respect it. I'm not using the meta. I'm using... Oh, I didn't think I was going to hit by that. Wow. I might have... Oh! Look at that. Bomb throw there. I was like, I really just threw this race by getting hit by a piranha plant. But no, we're still good. Okay, we're a little lower on coins than what I'd want. But it's all good. Okay. Alright, back up to 10 coins. I think we got this. Well, I don't know. Because we just got a coin and I took a bad line there. Yeah, we got this. Easy money. Bet. Alright. Let's go. I did manage to clutch up, Toby. I almost threw just now. We managed to get the dub. First dub. So yeah, those of you guys that are watching right now, so we plan to play this for probably about an hour or so. And then I do have a video I want to react to that I saw that I started watching, but I was like, no, I'm gonna save it. Because I think it'll be great to watch. Well, watch on stream. I usually, pre-record, me reacting to stuff, but I'm going to react to it on stream, so we'll see how that goes. But it's a very interesting video, so you guys stay tuned for that. All right, I picked N64 Royal Raceway. This is actually, fun fact, my favorite track in the game. All right, Toby. Best of luck to you as well, my friend. Yeah, so N64 Royal Raceway. It's my favorite track. I don't know. I like the colors of the track. It's just a very beautiful looking track. And it's a track that I played quite a bit on Mario Kart 64. So, all right, let's see what we get. Feel like we're not going to get Royal Raceway. We got Mushroom Gorge. All right. It's fine. I like Mushroom Gorge. How long am I streaming for? Probably at least 2 hours. I'm not trying to go crazy. This is kind of just like a test. Make sure my audio's good and my gameplay audio is good, so that way I'm ready to go for Thursday for playing Mario Kart World and having the Switch 2, which I plan to stream the unboxing as well. So I'm gonna have to set up my camera, my webcam. I'm gonna have to have like a multi-cam setup so I can kind of, I don't know, I'm gonna have to almost practice how I'm gonna do it. Not practice, but like have camera angles set up and test them to see how it's gonna look. So I think it'd be really cool to stream the unboxing. Oh, I thought I was going to fall off there. I don't think I could pull off the shortcut. We're on 100cc. Honestly, I don't think so. I'm not going to take it. I'm going to play it safe. And honestly, with my item pool that I have right now, I'm just going to chill because I do have red shell protection as well as blue shell protection. So, hopefully the red shell comes first, because, well, it doesn't matter which one comes first. This is the optimal way to have it, is to have your red shell protection first. So, yep, there you go. Managed to block that red shell. Alright, coin. Couldn't expect anything less in first place. And I'm just going to get hit by that. Okay. How did this guy get a star? I feel like the star lasted forever. Oh my god. Oh! Scared of that banana there. Alright. No! No! I'm gonna fall right in between. Oh my god, bro. Come on, throw it. No, bro. Classic Mario Kart, just getting absolutely just dunked on at the end of a race. Classic. I don't know what else. I mean, I got fourth, but it's still not bad. But still, just classic Mario Kart. Blue shell right at the tail end of the race, and managed to lose. My gosh. All right, Koopa Cape, another goated track. I don't like Choco Mountain, I ain't gonna lie to you. Looking to see how the weather is outside. Looks like it wanted to start raining. Looks pretty dark. Looks pretty ominous. If you guys have not watched my podcast Certified Based, it is in the description of the stream, I believe. You can go listen to our latest episode where we talked about how I managed to see a tornado. Atreo and I managed to see a tornado. It was pretty insane. You got to watch that. It's at the beginning of the stream, or at the beginning of the episode, where we talk about we saw a tornado. It was quite insane what we saw. First time seeing a tornado. So right now, like lately, anytime I see clouds anywhere, I'm like immediately on my radar app, like looking to see if there's going to be, like, if we have a supercell on us or not. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Is this the only guy using a meta combo right now? Yoshi Boy? Makes sense. I'm using a Yoshi Boy. Oh, okay. I thought it didn't respawn quick enough. I was about to be upset. I almost hit myself on my own green shell. Oh my god. Yeah, like clockwork. There it is. Oh, and I got in the first with that nice little drag. Y'all saw that there? All right. I wish I could do motion glider. I kind of want to learn how to do it, but I've heard that motion glider you kind of have to use a GameCube controller in order to do it correctly, which is funny because I mean, for like competitive Mario Kart, GameCube controllers what is needed to play, and then Smash Bros, same thing, GameCube controller. It's kind of funny about those games. The meta is the GameCube controller. All right, I'm gonna hold on to this mushroom just in case there's another blue shell, or if I take a bad line like that. My lead is actually not that big. They're pretty close to me. Oh, that Luigi just got hit. Oh, somebody else also just got hit. So my lead just got extended. Let's go. Oh, okay, there we go. It's good that it happened in the glider. So kind of a shock dodge, not really. I get to keep moving forward while everybody kind of gets slowed down way more. All right. Ooh, and some mushrooms here. Bet. Let's go! Look at that massive lead. Oh, I missed the trick there at the end, but it don't matter because we won again. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Oh my gosh, either somebody lagged out or they are far behind. No, they're just far behind. All right, bet. What do we want to do? I kind of want to do Toad Harbor. We'll go with Toad Harbor. Playing around with Streamlabs. I usually been recording everything on OBS, but I've decided to use Streamlabs to give it a try. Yes, Atreo, the GameCube controller. It's the sweat controller, I think it's just what it is. Playing around with this chat box. I don't know why the chat box disappeared all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're starting the race. I'll fix it afterwards. Alright, off to a great start. I only have a coin, so I need to get rid of it so I can get a double item box. Hopefully I get some red shell protection, and I did. It's good. Alright. I'm gonna hold on to this for a bit, probably until the next double item set that I see. I'm gonna go for the kind of the shortcut going on the pipes. Hopefully I can trick. Alright. Get the trick down. I actually don't have that big of a lead. I'm getting a little bit of a one. Not crazy yet though. Nothing too crazy. Alright. Hopefully I can get a super horn. Get myself some blue shell protection, and wow. Okay. Don't forget that. Wow. Oh. At least I still have forward momentum while on the glider, so it's not too bad. No! Oh my gosh, that was a bad line. I tried to snake. That's not what I wanted. I lost so much speed because of that. Okay, luckily that Luigi that was, I think, in second place just got hit. Alright, I'm gonna make it really difficult to get that item box by putting that banana there, hopefully. Literally nothing but bananas and coins this entire race. Nothing but a coin. Alright, I think we're good though. I think we're good. I think we're good. Hopefully. No. Alright. Woo! That was close. Alright, now for me to fix these chat boxes. Don't know why it's not showing. I'm gonna have to delete it and re-add it, probably. What it seems like. I'm about to get used to using this. is why I'm doing a test, guys, for this reason. This is why we're testing this out. So that way, Thursday, I don't have as much issues. Oh my god, I cannot talk. I'm lagging right now. Yeah, I don't know why it's not popping up. That's weird. Why is it not showing? Alright. Oh well. At least I can still see chat on OBS, but you guys won't be able to see on the screen for now. Oh, he just took my item. Wow, look at that. Hard to play 100 PC. I'm gonna have to join a different lobby. Alright, I wonder... no, there's not a double item set here. I'm just gonna hold on to this for now. I'll get rid of this at the next double item set. Oh, look at that. I need that. Oh, you freaking boot every freaking time, bro. Why does I have my protection? I should get hit by something. Because the boot takes my item. I would have put my bomb down, but I have too big of a lead to really do any damage to anybody. Okay, that Luigi might catch up, so I may... Okay, no, he won't. Never mind. Oh, got rid of it just in time. Perfect. Right before the double item box. Alright. Alright, bet. Let's go. Another win. I'm mad, man. Why can't I see the chat? Okay, always shows messages. I'm switching between them. Oh, I gotta pick one. Oh, I'm gonna pick Maple Tree Way. I'm still wondering why this is not working. starting to bother me. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Oh, did not get Maple Tree Way. Got Donut Plains. Alright. It's all good. I thought I could throw that banana farther. I guess not. Ah! That was a bad line there. Alright, Yoshi boy. I'm gonna stay right behind you, waiting for that blue shell. Oh, what happened? Alright, that's fine. Alright, Donkey Kong, I'll wait for I'll let you go. Yalelo? Yalelo, is that your name? Yalelo? I'm gonna let you just pick first, buddy. Keep holding that. Keep holding that for me. Oh, you got hit by the banana. That sucks. Alright. Yoshi Teddy Buggy. It's a better combo than the one I'm using, so I'm just gonna let him go in front. And unless I get hit by a freaking green shell. Alright, I'm gonna try to get this snipe. Ready? 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 Oh. Not even close. Alright. I don't want this race to get out of my hands, and it probably is because I was a horrible line. He's got to lead. I need a blue shell ASAP. Yes! Like clockwork! No, I'm gonna get... I lost. Yeah, I'm not winning this race. Ah! Got bamboozled at the end by red shells. I got mushrooms upon mushrooms, and you cannot, for the life of me, get back in first. Still trying to figure out this chat box thing. I'll figure it out eventually. I would see if like I could hide it and like unhide it, like how long that would, like how would that look? Because I think whenever I get to the reaction, I may just take off I may hide the chat, just for when I upload it, not to have it on there. I know it's just me, but now I'm thinking about it, I was like, man, I should just left it alone. That's all right. That's why I'm testing this. This is exactly why we're having a soft launch like this. That's why I'm just going live and just testing things out so I can get the kinks out, while at the same time killing two birds with one stone, getting some content for the week. Yeah, I don't know. If I... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, chat box is like in the top right corner, which is not appearing, so... Maybe if I re-add it, maybe? What are we doing? Did that fix it? No, I think Streamlines is broke. It's alright though. Oh, I almost missed my start there, and I missed my start because of that. It's alright though. I ain't bugging. Oh, I thought I would hit that Donkey Kong. Ha! I hit the Luigi. But the lag didn't matter. It didn't matter because of lag, so it didn't hit him on their screen, which is dumb. I hope they fixed that in Mario Kart World. I hope they did something with the net code, because we all know Nintendo's net code is the worst thing on this planet. After all these years, Nintendo's online ecosystem still sucks. And it's gonna be better on the Switch too, hopefully. I mean, they're adding voice chat, right? That's a move in the right direction. I need to remember to try to go to a different lobby, see if I can not get such low CCs. This feels like 100. I don't think this is 150. I'm gonna get blue shelled. And I could have slowed down. Why did I hold my green shell? Or my red shell? What am I doing? Oh, I almost got him. I almost got him. Ah, you freaking. Alright, thanks for using that, buddy, because now I can just hit you with this. No. Okay, I got in front of him, which is good. That means I'll get bigger quicker. Pause. Alright, bet. Another first place. Yeah. Yeah, chat box is bugged. It's alright. Again, that's why we're doing this. Alright, in the meantime, I'm going to see if I can get into a lobby where we're doing 150 CC. My goodness. What happens if I add a chat box in here? I'm curious. Nope, still does not. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's bugged. It's all good, though. Oh, this guy. Oh, we're playing in teams now. That's what we're doing. Oh, this is. Oh, they're in battle mode right now. Oh, okay. What? Oh, there it is. It appeared back over here. What about in game? See what happens if I add it back in. That's weird. It like popped up for a split second. Maybe it might. Here in a bit. It might pop back up. We'll see. All right. Only been going about 40 minutes. All right, we'll probably play about 20 more minutes, and then I'll move on to my video that I was gonna react to that I have prepared for us today. Wow, wow.
Okie dokie.
This guy has. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, bro. I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not doing this. I'm not playing against these guys. Look at this VR, dude. Even my Switch is like, nah, you ain't playing this. I'm not playing this, bro. I'm not doing this, bro. I'm not doing this at all. Absolutely not.
Okie dokie.
All right. I just joined somebody recent, and I was like, let's see if I get somebody that maybe has a little better VR, but I think I clicked somebody that also has low, which is fine, I guess. We'll just stick with this for now. Again, I'm not trying to go too crazy. Just chillaxing. Actually, let me see if I can join somebody else. Let me try that.
Okie dokie.
All right, bet. All right, Yoshi boy. I'm back in here, buddy. So one thing that I'm interested to see in Mario Kart World is I'm interested to see how the glider mechanics are going to work. I mean, we know that it's no longer a paraglider. Wow, I just missed that item. No longer going to be paraglider, but it's going to be, you know, the wings, like an airplane. Like your cart morphs into an airplane, and then your cart morphs into like a kind of like a boat thing when you're on water, which is interesting. But I'm curious to see if stuff like motion glider is still going to be a thing in this game. I'm curious to see if that will be. Oh, it hit me. Oh my gosh, I love freaking out. Look at that. I'm going to get hit by it. Okay, alright. Hit me once I'm... Oh, I was about to say. Okay. Still forward momentum, so it's not bad. I have a pretty good lead right now. Give it up. Get ourselves up to 10 coins. Need one more coin. I'll drop my bomb back there. I don't think it's going to matter. Oh my gosh, I have a massive lead. Oh my gosh, that lead was crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's so weird how my chat box, like, I'm telling you guys, it's glitched. I have it up here in the right corner. I'm trying to fix it. Just don't know how. Does that work? No? Okay. I was gonna try to like hide my face cam and like unhide it, but I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to like have to restart OBS or restart Streamlabs. I don't like any of these tracks, honestly. I'm gonna do random. But see, in here, it popped up. Hide, unhide. Will pop up here. Yeah, I don't know. I tried adding and re-adding one. It's just so weird. All right, here we go. Oh. He is right behind me. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to snake my way around a little bit. That was not a good snake there. Double light box. Snipe the wall. Lost a little bit of speed there. There's these 2 coins. It's alright. Oh, he's got a bomb. He's probably gonna drop it any second now. When's he gonna drop it? I'm scared when he's gonna drop it. I'm gonna lose this race. I'm gonna throw this race just because of that. Wow, that's crazy. Can I beat him? Can I beat him? Can I beat him? Can I beat him? No! Wait! Wait, what happened? Did he just slow down? Did he get hit by something? Yo, I'm mad confused right now. How did I win that? Oh my god. That was random. That was so random. Did he stop for me? Oh my god. Alright, I want to do Koopa Cape. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do the Switch 2 unboxing, how I'm gonna do this live. Kind of thinking maybe I might have to put like a camera right here, like a camera angle, and like kind of point at my desk. And I actually have a Switch OLED box right here in my shelf, so I'm gonna have to get that out, and I'm actually have to, like, literally practice, like, not practice like how I'm gonna unbox it, but essentially like how I'm going to, you know, how it's gonna look on camera. So I gotta practice that. All right. I love this track. This track is so cool. This is one of the better looking booster course tracks that actually looks like it could be a part of base Mario Kart 8. Not some thing ripped off tour. Some of those tracks on the booster course tracks are ugly. And I'm also curious to see how launch day is going to be for the Switch 2, because I mean, obviously it's had such a controversial launch. It's got so many, like, obviously the pricing and pricing of Mario Kart World, which, like I said, I for sure avoided paying that price. Oh my god. And wow, I just ran to that freaking swamp. Oh, I almost into that banana. That was close. What item I get? Not what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. I don't want to use this red shell. I don't want to attack him quite yet because I already know eventually that blue shell's going to show up. Okay, he's got a coin. I don't know what's in this secondary slot. Okay, he seems like he's got a banana in the secondary slot. But it doesn't matter because we all just lost our items. Can I get in front of him somehow? Okay, yep, got in front of him. I'm gonna have to watch out for a blue shell. Might have to slow down. Did he just lap somebody? I think we just slapped somebody. Okay, blue shell's definitely not going to show up. It's too late in the race. Let's go! I almost lost to that teddy buggy. Oh my gosh. Yoshi teddy buggy. I refuse to go to the hive mind. Just kidding. I've been to the hive mind so many times, but I'm like, I'm trying to do something else. And I like how Mario looks on his Mr. Scooty. Looks very clean. have no idea how the VR system works in like Mario Kart because I feel like people who are like just earlier when y'all saw it was like 90 or I don't know if I had it on screen or not, but somebody with like 90,000 VR, like 99,000 VR, and then somebody with like 1,400 VR. Like, how does this like? Is this skill based in this game? Like, is there not like? I feel like there is, and I feel like there isn't. If there isn't, I'm not like, ooh, excuse me, I'm not like mad about it, but it's just weird how like the VR system works. I feel like VR kind of just doesn't like, does it mean anything? Like, I feel like it doesn't, because I've played against some people like I have 16,000 VR, but I've played against people who have like 2,000 VR, and they are cooking. Like, they drive fast. Like, they know how to play the game very, very well. So I'm just curious on like how like it works. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, we've been streaming for almost an hour now, so maybe I'd say about 10-20 more minutes, and then we'll move on to our React video for today. Bro, wow. I thought I was gonna hit the top of that wall there. I saw that from a mile away. Like, I knew the Shy Guys were gonna be there, and I still managed to hit that somehow. Embarrassing. Double item box, I hit the boomerang. My least favorite item in the game. He's taking the top route. Quite good. Wow. Okay. That was really weird. What just happened there? Alright. Bottom route we go. I'm gonna get the coin in my first slot. Yep, perfect. No, right in the glider. Get up! Oh, God, bro. Can I hit him? And I'm gonna hit myself. Oh my God. And I fell off. Wow. Wow. Somebody's little brother's playing the Switch online right now. They got online and they're playing. This person that we just laughed. Oh my gosh. I wonder if the chat box will reappear again. All right, streaming for almost about an hour. Like I said, I'll probably give it again in about another 10 minutes, and then we will move on to our react video for the day. Got a good video in store. It's gonna be a great video. I think it'll definitely trigger a lot of people. For those of you that are not seeing my content, I mean, you know my username, Base Rudy. You already know where my stances are gonna be. I mean, come on. And if you have not watched the Certified Base podcast, you need to. I'm pretty sure it's in the description of the stream. We just released our latest episode on Saturday, that's when we film our episode, and we film and release the same day. So if you have not seen it, go watch it. All right, TikTok clock. All right, got ourselves up to 10 coins, and that was a god-awful line I took today. Didn't really need to use that. I could have saved that, really, to be honest with you. Alright, 2 mushrooms. I need to use one of them. I don't want to hold on to both of these. I need to protect myself from incoming red shells. So I'm going to go ahead and use it right around here. Got a coin out of that. Not good enough. We'll go ahead and use that other mushroom, get ourselves a item box. Woo! Alright. Awesome. Got ourselves a super horn. Alright, bet. Another win. These people lagging out? Oh my gosh, they're stuck on there, on the map. Oh no. The link keeps falling off. Oh my gosh. I feel like some of these people are playing with their kids. They're like, come on, let's play some Mario Kart online, and they're with them in these lobbies. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to probably play at least one more race or so, and then go ahead and move on to our react video. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Again, if you have not liked the stream or if you have not hit sub, make sure you do that. Ooh, this one looks a little more. Oh my gosh, though. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at that. Look at that. It's so unbalanced. Oh my goodness. 56,000 and then 28,000. This guy's course using Yoshi Teddy Buggy. Why would he not? Let's try another one. By the way, this is a controller I like to use right here. This is this thing right here. The 8-bit do Pro. I thought I was just in this lobby just now, was I? Yeah, I was. I'm leaving it. Yeah, I hope the 8-bit do Pro is I really hope that it's compatible with the Switch 2. I'm from what I've heard, it's most likely gonna be. Just it connects in the same fashion that the Pro controller does. So I'm hoping that this does connect. And this is a great controller. I honestly like it. I prefer it over the actual Pro controller because I have had the actual Pro controller, not anymore, because it fell victim to stick drift. Go figure. But I mean, it's a good controller. I still liked it, but this one has already got back paddles on the back of it that you can assign to it. So like this is already kind of a controller I would want. I know it has a headphone jack, but that to me is like whatever. It's not the biggest deal breaker for me. I mean, right now the way I play my Switch, I literally have this cable plugged into my computer, so I have my audio routed through OBS. So a sneak peek to what we're reacting today. Let me show you. Sneak peek. This is what we're going to be reacting to in just a little bit after this race. Actually, let me check my... I'm going to check my Switch 2 pre-order stuff to make sure that it's still on track to be here. Let's look at Target real quick. Okay. Still says shipping. I know I've heard from a lot of people that their pre-orders got canceled. Which sucks. Mine does not cancel yet. Mine says preparing to ship. And then it's scheduled to arrive June 10th. This is from Target. That's the one I'm holding my breath on, honestly. I'm not expecting that one to show up the day of launch. My Walmart one, it's starting to concern me a little bit because it still says placed and it says nothing about preparing. So hopefully hopefully that changes by sometime today or that changes tomorrow. Hopefully in the next 24 hours it changes. It says preparing. So I'm a little nervous about that. Alright, this will be our final race. And then we'll move on to our React segment for today. Alright. My last online race. Here we go. At least on stream and on camera. Wow. That person just got left. What are they doing? Are they lagging out? Oh my goodness. I should have braked. I really should have braked there. I could have got hit right before and saved myself, but I still have a massive lead regardless. Oh my gosh, how am I missing that? It's so weird. I like never miss that mushroom bounce. Another blue shell. No! I tried to break. I'm gonna lose now. Oh! Bro, that would have been first place. Oh my god, that would have been so freaking crazy. Oh my god. Alright. We're done with this game for now. We're done. Yo, little brother's got somebody switch right now. Alright. You know what? I want to do one more. I know I said I was done, but I really want to do. I really want to do one more, just because I lost that. That was a pretty embarrassing fashion to lose that. Honestly. Come on, give me Hyrule Circuit. Come on, I want to go out in a good fashion. So yeah, honestly, I've been thinking about it. I may stream Wednesday night. I don't know. I have church and stuff, so I don't know what, like, by the time I get home, like, obviously I'm not doing any midnight thing with the Switch 2. Like, I'm not gonna go to a GameStop and wait. I'm just gonna hope and pray my pre-order shows up when it's supposed to. But I thought about maybe streaming and see. I don't know if it'll be like a midnight stream, but I could at least, like, maybe we can react to like the Switch and like Switch 2 in real time, like see what people are saying. As I know by midnight, probably even before that, I'd say in the next 48 hours we're gonna start seeing videos circulate of like Mario Kart World, and like people actually having it in their hands and giving their thoughts on it, because obviously people get it at different times, especially across the world. So obviously right now it's June 3rd in other places in the world, so obviously Japan will probably have it, will be the first people to have it in their hands, of course. So we'll have to see what they have to say about it. So I would say, yeah, in the next 48 hours, even probably less than that, we're going to start seeing some actual some normal people having it in their hands, not just people that went to the event. We'll get to see the Switch past the Switch 2 event. So. Okay, I got 2 mushrooms. I didn't realize that. Wow. Alright. Take the shortcut over here. Get a massive lead. Oh my god, I didn't realize how big my lead was already. Crazy. Yep, here comes the blue shell. I swear, I thought you used to be able to dodge it with like a mini turbo, like the ultra mini turbo. You're able to dodge it, but I guess not. I love this combo, man. The perfect balance of like great mini turbo and speed. This Yoshi, Mr. Scooty just feels slow to me. This could be me, but I love this combo. And I think Mario and Mr. Scooty look super clean. Oh my gosh, I am so far ahead. Woo! Yeah, so far ahead. That second place as a star in bullet bills. Oh my lord. Alright, so that is it. That is it. This will be the last time that I play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. At least on stream. I might play it a couple more times off camera. Just because I've been playing this game a lot. Well, for recording content and off stream, so. But yeah. Man, it's been a run, man. It's been a run. This game's the fact that this game held its weight for that long. I mean, this game was revealed in 2012. This game was revealed 13 years ago. I was in 8th grade when this game was first revealed, and I never got to play it on the Wii U because I didn't have a Wii U. I wish I had a Wii U. Now looking back at it, you know, people say the Wii U was actually a pretty goated console. And I see why. I mean, the library of games are so good. That's why we saw so many ports from the Wii U come to the Switch, and a lot of people actually got to experience those games. Like Super Mario 3D World is one of my like favorite Mario games now. Like that game is incredible, and I didn't get to experience because I didn't have it on a Wii U. But when it got ported over to Switch, I actually got to experience, and I was like, wow, this game's awesome. So yeah. This game's had a great run. Great run. I mean, over 10 years. The best-selling racing game of all time. How alive the online community still is in this game. The fact that we got a booster course pass. We got a DLC literally 10 years. Or, excuse me, what was it, 2023? So 9 years after the game had come out, we had another wave of DLC. Literally, there's 96 tracks in this game. Almost 100 tracks. Absolutely insane. So yeah, yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to our react portion. And while I do that, I was gonna go grab a water. So actually, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go grab a water right quick. And let me make sure the audio is good for this. Yeah, we're good. I think we're good. I shall return.
Some carry
All right, boys. So here is today's video that we're going to be watching. I actually started watching this video for like the first 2 minutes. Usually how I find a react video is whatever I'm like eating food or whatever, and I always have YouTube on in the background and I start to watch something. But this video was too good to just watch through. I was like, I need to react to this. This would be great content. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Obviously, we know what month we are in. We are in the month of June. So the culture shifted. I think 2 years ago, maybe even a year ago, we saw that Pride Month was such a pushed thing. It was crazy. I would see it everywhere on my feed. Like you could not escape it. And even a couple days before Pride Month, you go to stores like all these corporate companies would just put everything out there. But now we're noticing something. Now that the culture has shifted a little bit, and it's still shifting, a lot of companies have kind of stopped pushing this crap as much as they were, because they finally realized that these ideas are not incredibly popular. Actually, they're very unpopular. We went from the LGBTQ community wanting to be, just left alone, wanting to live their lives or whatever, to now it's like you have to treat us a certain way. It's like, oh, no, we just want our rights. No, I'm going to be honest with you. These people want special rights. And people are sick and tired of it. And this is why the movement has started to crumble. And this guy talks all about it, which this guy, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and sub to him because I've already heard great stuff about this guy. This guy he preaches, man. He preaches. I've seen some other of his stuff. So let's watch this.
Some carry hate. We carry the largest trans pride flag to ever be flown in a national park and unfurled it on the side of El Cap to prove a point that trans is natural.
Please, tell me what's natural about having to wear a wig and tons of eye makeup to try and get people to treat you like a woman.
The Trump administration...
Wait, hold on. I'm starting to... Why is it not full screen? I just realized it's not playing. Sorry, give me 1 second. This is why we're doing this. I can get all the kinks out. Display capture. That's not what I want. Okay, there we go. Is it working now? All right, here we go.
Some carry hate.
We
carry the largest trans pride flag to ever be flown in a national park and unfurled it on the side of El Cap to prove a point that trans is natural.
Please, tell me what's natural about having to wear a wig and tons of eye makeup to try and get people to treat you like a woman.
The Trump administration...
Facts. Absolute facts. Trans is natural. So you're telling me mutilating your body, having to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars, cutting off your genitalia, having to... Gosh, I just can't. Like, the jokes write themselves, man. That's all I gotta say.
Transphobes would love to have you believe that being trans is unnatural, but species that can transition sexes...
Of course, the name calling, transphobes, whatever. You slightly don't agree with their ideology 100%. You're a transphobe, and you're probably racist on top of this. I mean, look, even his name tag says gay. Like, we don't need to know that. We don't need to know it on your name tag. We can just see it by looking at you.
This can be found on every continent and in every ocean on planet Earth.
That had to be the most disingenuous analogy that I've ever heard. Show me a human male that's become female spontaneously without spending like $100,000 in the operating room. Well, even the surgeries don't change their biology. And just because certain animals can do things doesn't mean that humans can do those things.
What, like, humans are chameleons all of a sudden? It doesn't matter how much you mutilate your body. Here's the thing that people don't understand. It does not matter how much you mutilate your body. Okay? If you mutilate your body, if you put on these big breasts, you get yourself a bunch of BBLs as a man, and you die, and we dig up your body, and we dig up your bones, and we do a test on your bones. We could find out that you were male to begin with. Oh, but he had a BBL. He had boobs when he was alive. Nobody cares. He was a male because it's in your DNA. In every fiber of your being, we can tell what sex you are. The sex and gender thing. When people say that gender is not a term, it's just like, I see that argument. Like, it's just male and female. It's not that difficult. It's not that hard.
Some animals aren't sexually dimorphic, and the females are just as strong as the males. That's not humans, though. There are a lot of differences between the sexes. I mean, I don't think I've seen an analogy this bad since the croissant analogy.
If trans women aren't women, then is this big croissant not a croissant?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Of course it's a croissant. It's made out of butter and dough just like any other croissant.
Right, a big croissant and a small croissant are still both croissants. Except that's not what's happening here. You're not a big croissant saying that you're a small one. You're a taco saying, I identify as a pastry.
So before I demolish this delicious
Exactly.
and very valid
Oh my gosh.
pastry, repeat after me. Big croissants don't affect me in the slightest.
Yeah, that's not the case. In fact, that's exactly everyone's problem and why people have so much energy against trans activism. We were all just out here minding our own business, and then a bunch of activists started inserting themselves into everything and saying, you have to treat us how we demand you treat us, or you lose your job. This sort of
Oh my gosh. Oh, this guy's preaching. Oh my God. Amen, brother. Amen, brother. We went from we just want to live our lives to, again, we are a protected class. We demand you to treat us this way. We demand you to celebrate us. We demand you to put our flag in front of your business. And if you don't, we will boycott you and we will make sure that you go out of business. And if you don't celebrate with us, or even worse, if you even slightly disagree with how we do things, we will make sure you don't have a job. That's what these people are doing. That's what these people want to do to you. That's who these people are, man.
extortionist behavior is why people are mad at the LGBT crowd.
I'm actually non-binary and use they them pronouns. I definitely could see that. In the best way possible, you look like you'd be non-binary.
You look like you'd be non-binary. Speaking of looking like, why do they all look the same? Why do they all look the freaking same? Same haircut, same build, except this one doesn't have a nose ring. This is a very unique looking one. But they all look the same. Colored hair, horrible haircut, overweight. I'm obviously I know I'm overweight. I've been working on it. But why do they all look the same? I don't understand.
Slay.
It's a cult.
You realize that isn't a compliment, right?
I guarantee you that when people say that, 99% of the time it's not meant to be a compliment. And that's because as soon as you see the wacky hair color and the nose ring, oh wait, this person actually doesn't have a nose ring. Shocking. But when
Yeah,
regular
tell me
people see
about
the wacky outfits, they know they're about to deal with a very difficult or annoying person.
Exactly. Even now, like, there's fatigue for this. The liberal fatigue. It's a real thing. If you were to see somebody walk in that looks like that, look, let me go back a few seconds. Somebody walks into the room, you're having a conversation with somebody and they join in and they look like this, you immediately roll your eyes. Or like, oh my God, here we go. If I say anything that sounds misogynistic or anything that they might not like, this person's about it. They're a ticking time bomb. They're just waiting for you to say something they don't like so that they can go out and try to make you lose your job and ruin your reputation. It's ridiculous.
With narcissistic personality disorder outfits, they know they're about to deal with a very difficult or annoying person. Or a narcissist. I mean, there are just so many examples of people with narcissistic personality disorder being gassed up by every major corporation for identifying as LGBT. And everyone hates stuff like this. From Today USA, women want to be her, men want to be with her. Dylan Mulvaney, the true definition of beauty and grace.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think every single male that I know in my life, that I've probably ever met in my life, would never, ever want to be with Dylan Mulvaney.
Bro, Dylan Mulvaney doesn't even want to be Dylan Mulvaney. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I'm sure there are plenty of trans people out there who just want to mind their own business and go on with their lives. In fact,
and here's the thing. If you're trans, whatever, I don't care. I really don't care. You want to live this kind of lifestyle? I don't care. But here's where I start caring, and here's where when other average people start caring is whenever you shove it down your throat and you demand to be treated a certain way. If you're misgendered, that you're going to cause this entire scene. That if they don't have a certain flag on their social media, that you automatically assume that they're racist. That's what people start caring about. Whenever you start acting like a child about it.
The right to be able to mind their own business was originally what the LGBT movement was pushing for. And I think that's an idea that most Americans these days would have no problem supporting. However, the activists, not the normie LGBT people, I'm specifically talking about the activist part of this community, constantly display the most self-centered and entitled behavior. And it's not transphobic or bigoted to point out when someone's being a self-absorbed asshole. Let's go back to that image. Women want to be her. Yeah, except for all the women who were pissed off at Dylan's woman face behavior. In fact, people were so mad at Dylan that Anheuser-Busch almost had to give up the Bud Light brand.
Y'all remember that? They lost over $400 million, 395. So about $400 million they lost simply because they decided to put Dylan Mulvaney as the face of Bud Light. And whoever made that decision, I'm pretty sure is not a part of the company. I'm pretty sure they lost their job over this debacle. Rightfully so, because and most women, actually pretty much all the women that I've ever met in my life have seen this, and the LGBT movement is such a threat to women. Like we have men competing in women's sports, or people that are wanting transgender women who are men competing in women's sports. It's disgusting, man. Like it's truly detrimental to actual women.
Men want to be with her. No, they don't. Straight men don't. The second they find out you're trans, you're gonna get ghosted.
This video is for straight men and straight men only. I'm sorry, but how in the world could you not like me? Yes, I'm a trans woman, I'm a doll. Like, what is so different about dating me than a cis woman? You can do everything.
You wanna know why? Because a cis woman has a vagina, and you don't. That's why.
That she can.
Except have children. Did you know?
And that too, exactly. Normal straight men who have traditional family values want to one day have a family. That person, a transgender woman, a man cosplaying as a woman, is not going to be able to give you that because they can't have children. It's common sense, bro. Like, it's not difficult. You can't have children, so therefore, a man that is normal is not going to want to be with you.
Notice the narcissistic, I'm so great behavior? That's why people don't like you. The guy I was on a date with just found out that I was trans. Why is he just finding out on the date?
Yes!
Why wasn't this disclosed on the dating app?
Yes!
I mean, they were definitely using a dating app where photos can be edited and the voice chat wasn't used. Why is it so hard to date straight men when you're just a normal trans girl who makes content for the internet? Well, there you go. Stop catfishing people and maybe you'll find someone who actually likes you.
Amen. Preach it, brother. Oh my God. Like, how do you expect a man, that straight man? Because I mean, I'll be honest with you. Some of these dudes pull off the woman costume pretty dang well. Like, you see them from far away and you're like, all right. And then the moment they talk to you, the moment their voice sounds like mine, you're like, all right, what is going on here? Or even worse, let's say their voice is super high pitched and these people are about to hook up, and right before the hookup happens, you get hit in the face by something. Yeah, how do you expect a man to react to that? Seriously.
I mean, it's crazy how many trans people think it's perfectly fine to start a relationship out by lying by omission.
What do you?
And then here's the other thing. Why are they so afraid to disclose that in the first place? I don't understand what you're afraid of. Are you afraid of rejection? If that's the case, I don't know what to tell you. Like, what do you expect? Like, you want to go after straight men? You want them to you want to force straight men to like you, or if straight men don't like you, then they're transphobes? I hope that makes sense to me, man.
Even really disclosing? What is there to disclose? There's no deception. When you're dating someone, you don't have to disclose every single thing.
It is deception. It is. Going back to the premises that trans women Men cosplaying as women can't have children. Like, they just cannot have children. Like, that's something you need to disclose.
Think about yourself up front. That's the fun of it. You get to learn about someone new.
Considering that the status of your sexuality is a big deal for a relationship, that definitely should be disclosed before you even go on a date. Though in this case, I actually wouldn't worry because I don't think anyone's being fooled by you.
He shows off his results of facial feminization surgery. What is your reaction? Again, just reading the tweets. Don't get mad at me. Let's take a look at this. Bro, I'm gonna keep it a bug. You gotta go back and ask for a refund. Like, this was not a complete job. This is just incomplete homework.
Though to be honest, some trans people are more feminine than others, and it's
Yeah,
harder
they
for
are.
normies to tell. So in the case where someone is intentionally
That is
tricked-
very true. Some people pull it off incredibly well, I'll tell you that. And some people, it's just simply men cross-dressing. And there's men that do it, and they admit that they are men. Like Jeffree Star. People that hate on Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star, people are like, might say in the comments, you probably hate Jeffree Star. No, Jeffree Star, he admits he's a dude. He likes to wear women's clothing. He likes makeup. He likes nails. Cool. That's on him. That's his life. He can do whatever he
any
wants to.
form
It's
of
free
sexual
country.
contact happens that they would otherwise not consent to, I think that should be considered sexual assault. These
Yeah.
people are all about consent, right? Well, you can't consent if you don't understand the terms of the deal. And if
Preach
you're
it,
trying to trick
brother.
someone into consenting to something they otherwise would not consent to if they had full knowledge of the terms, then that is very much the mentality of a rapist.
Oh my God. Man, this guy is just spitting facts. So, going back to what I said earlier, trans people don't want to disclose to in this case, let's take a transgender woman, biologically male, wants a straight white. Wow, oh my gosh. Okay, let's just use a straight male. Who wants a straight male to date them. Okay, but they don't want to disclose any information. In a way, it's like they don't want to ask for consent. Like, hey, I'm trans, so I'm asking for your consent. Like, do you consent to dating a trans person? And a straight male says, no, I don't consent to dating a trans person. Well, you're a transphobe, homophobe, racist. Like, oh my gosh, this is the logic of the left. It's insane, man.
You aren't fooling anyone.
You're literally not consenting. You don't want them, like, you want to go against their consent. It's insane.
Everyone knows that you aren't disclosing this information right away for a reason. And really, the best way to continue to take power away from these people so they can't threaten us anymore is to just start calling stuff what it is.
Exactly.
All the bullying that trans activists have been doing can completely be defeated if we just stick to reality.
And they're a
Which
bunch of
brings us to a
cryboys,
trans
too.
TikTok influencer who goes by Lily Tino. Well, this person has already been brought up, but now I have a bigger point to make.
Yeah. I've seen this one. This one went viral. The misgendered at Disney. It's so ridiculous. How entitled these people think they are.
If you haven't seen any of the content, this type of stuff is what Tino is famous for.
The bottom is from Thailand?
Yep.
Coconut bread from Thailand.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. And the middle one is from India.
Thank you. Just like totally sucks the joy out of this bread tower. Makes me.
My God, like, what do you expect? This guy's voice is deeper than mine. Look at yourself, bro. You don't even have breasts like a woman.
Me want to immediately like leave because I no longer feel like safe here. It's like, oh, my guard now has to be up. I'm not going to enjoy this bread as much as my guard is up. We should be able to go like.
Sorry. All right, this is exactly why I was testing stuff, because oh my gosh, exactly why we're doing a soft launch. Sorry, let me get this audio fixed for a second.
places and not have to work.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, let me go back a little bit.
The middle one is from India.
Thank you. It just like totally sucks the joy out of this bread tower. Makes me want to immediately like leave because I no longer feel like safe here. It's like, oh,
Safe here. What? Like you act like that dude's just gonna start wailing on you. Just. Oh my gosh, bro. It's like such cry bullies, dude, bro. Like they're so quick to bully somebody on the internet, but the moment that somebody calls them out for what they are, for what they do, they immediately get all like they act like genuine children.
my guard now has to be up. I'm not going to enjoy this bread as much because my guard is up. We should be able to go places and not have to worry. I don't think I really want this bread tower.
We should be able to go to places and be entitled to our lifestyle, and we demand to be treated a certain way.
Actually, I think I'd rather have the check.
Did anyone catch what went wrong here? I actually had to watch this multiple times, so let's do a quick repeat.
Coconut bread from Thailand.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes,
Ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. Sorry, my bad.
So Tino is mad because the waiter said sir. Well, it's kind of hard to call you a ma'am when you look like a sir, and Tino knows that
Yeah,
people will make this
exactly.
mistake, which is why tons of misgendering videos are on Tino's channel.
I just want to tell you that the person who gave me this called me sir.
What?
Called me sir.
Oh.
Yeah, because you are, sir. Like, oh my.
It's just like, it kind of...
Even the I don't know if this is the waiter, probably the manager. I mean, he's acting like a Karen. I mean, the left is full of Karens. That's what this Karenocracy that they're trying to create. The manager's even like, am I seriously arguing about this right now? Am I seriously having to put up with this? That's definitely what this person is. The person that he's talking to is thinking.
just hurts a lot to get called sir. Thank you. I'm not sir. Nothing like a good misgendering. It is a...
Because you said, like, bro, your voice is the voice of a man, my guy. You look like a guy. Like, maybe if you played it off so well, maybe you wouldn't get called that. But you're not pulling it off. You're not.
a knife in the gut when I get called sir. It hurts more, though, and it's not intentional because it means like this is sir to him.
Yeah, it's such a knife to the gut that you keep intentionally putting yourself in these situations and film them happening over and over again. Even with the feigned politeness, everyone knows that you're doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
And not just that, but Tino has
He's wanting to create a scene. That's what he's trying to do. He wants to create a scene.
Talked about not actually caring about being called sir.
Look, I don't need your approval to love my face. But honestly, keep these...
it feels like you do, because you kept putting yourself in the situations, those videos that made you go viral. It sounds like you do need the approval of people, because you said that it hurts a lot to get called sir.
comments coming because they really don't bother me in the way that you think they bother me, and they boost engagement on my stuff, so keep at it.
A bunch of people saying sir in the comments is what's being responded to, so now we know that Tino bullying people is completely about getting attention. But let's go back to that bread video for a second.
We're supposed to say friend or just not use gendered language. It's like a pretty big thing that Disney has done. Nothing was wrong with bread. I just don't want it anymore. Just because they apologize doesn't mean she doesn't feel sad or offended. Yeah. Exactly, right? Like, if you've accidentally ever hurt someone and say, I'm so sorry, it was an accident, do you expect them to be like, oh, it was an accident? Of course, no problem whatsoever. All of that hurt is now undone. That's not how it works.
Sorry about what happened.
It's okay. I would love to pay for the drink, please.
No, the drink is on me too, so...
You don't have, are you sure?
You're good, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Now you can see why Tino does this. Any narcissist would treat waiters like that if they got free food and special treatment from it. You do understand.
He was probably happy that he got all that for free. He was like, yes, now no money out of my pocket.
And they had to throw all that food out, right? However, I don't know if you guys caught this, but the waiter had an accent, meaning that English is not his first language, so he probably is...
That too. Oh, so Lily Tino is racist because he's accusing this guy with broken English. English is not his first language for misgendering me. So Lily Tino is racist if we use the liberal logic.
It's not all that privy to the pronoun BS because it's esoteric speech. I mean, if there's any indication that he doesn't understand what's going on,
it's like the whole Latinx movement, which is stupid. Me as a Latino, okay, I'm Mexican, and I speak fluent Spanish. I mean, there's a lot of, when it comes to the language, a lot of things that you say that that goes with gender. There's certain words that you say it a certain way if you're talking about a male. You say it a certain way if you're talking about a female. Like, oh my gosh, you expect somebody like this that maybe it speaks a language that's gender specific to cater to your needs? Give me a break,
he immediately says sir again after being told to say ma'am. And the whole subtext of this is that this guy spends all this time learning English, and then Tino is out here threatening his livelihood over a minor mistake.
Yep.
That's why you got the free drink. It's because he's afraid of a sociopath like you causing a scene and getting him fired.
Exactly.
Especially considering that this occurred at Disneyland, so you know that if the waiter stands up for himself, the company is not going to back him. So really, this person is just making money off of bullying foreigners and using transgenderism as a shield.
Bullying foreigners. How racist.
After being abusive. Because that's what this is. It's abuse.
Yep.
And abuse seems to be kind of a foundational strategy of trans activists. Tino has a lot of this type of content, as well as stuff that progressively gets creepier.
Made it into Disney World. I don't really know what the deal is with bathrooms. Florida is really conservative. I don't know what the rules are. Trans women are allowed to be in women's bathrooms, but I'm about to go and use the bathroom because I have to tinkle. If I get stopped, I guess. But I'm a woman, so I'm going to use the women's bathroom, and being in Florida or being in California or wherever isn't going to stop me.
He's talking about doing this in a place full of children. Do you see why this movement is failing now? The people don't understand why this movement is failing. That is one of the prime number one reasons why this movement is failing, because of garbage like this. We have a grown man at Disney that is wanting to be a woman so badly, and now he's gonna try to go into the woman's bathroom. God help you if some dad sees his wife and his daughter go into the restroom, and then this bozo walks in after them.
For one, it's already cringe to be a Disney adult. Two, not only is there this fetishizing with trans people of lying about their status in the hopes of tricking straight men, but there's also a fetishizing of using women's bathrooms. Here's a whole office of biological males filming in the women's bathroom. And I can't imagine how unnerving it must be for women to have to share this space with people who are obviously biological men.
Oh, I go where I please. I will continue to go into women's restrooms, women's locker rooms, women's spaces, because I am a woman, whether you like it or not. And there's nothing you can do about it. I go where I please. And so far, nobody's had the guts to even try and stop me.
No one has tried to stop you because it's a bunch of women who have like half your strength, and they don't want to risk you being a psycho who will violently beat them if they speak up about you using the women's bathroom.
You're gonna give me my fucking money back.
Excuse me, sir. There's a young man in here. And you
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
They aren't protesting because they're afraid. And what really should happen is that people should just stop going to places with mixed bathrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of borderline predator behavior, Tino loves to go to Disneyland to explain how transgender surgery works with kids in the background and child-friendly metaphors.
Last summer, I got my cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand.
And Disney has lost so much money over the last few years. The movies that flopped, like Lightyear that flopped. It's because they keep catering to these kinds of people. Okay, you are a company that your whole staple is being a company that is magical to children, right? Disneyland, Disney World, the happiest place on earth. You are catering to children. That is your audience. And whenever you start incorporating these bozos into your audience, and people that are have normal traditional family values that care about their children are not going to want to buy into your crap.
Reconfigured into a marshmallow tunnel. The outside of the wand is what becomes the inside of the tunnel.
This person needs to be put on a
What is that, Atreo? Thanks. I just saw in your chat. What is that? Yeah, I don't know. You tell me.
watch list. I think no one would be shocked if there are some skeletons in Tino's closet. These topics aren't appropriate for young kids.
Hi friends! Today we're going to talk about something super important. What it means to be transgender. It's a big...
And this is why parents always have to watch what their children are watching or what their children want to watch first before they actually put their children in front of a TV or in front of an iPad or a phone, because you have bozos like this that are over here preying on children. No 5-year-old kid cares about what is transgenderism. They don't care. They're not thinking about that because they're 5 and 6, 7, 8 years old. They don't care. Their brain naturally is not going to think about this. And if a kid does, it's because it's been put into their brain by someone like this.
Big word, but I promise that it's easy to understand. Ready to learn? The first thing I want you to do is close your eyes. Now think, do you feel like a boy, a girl, or a little bit of both?
I don't know who's in the chat, but tell me, what do you feel like? Do you feel like a boy or a girl? Tell me.
For those of you who don't know what's going on, this is a parody of Miss Rachel, who is a very popular creator for
who is also very, very woke as well. This lady's very woke.
Young kids. A friend of mine has a 2-year-old, and I caught an episode while he was visiting where she was teaching toddlers how to say no, so that was great. Well, maybe it's annoying to parents, but probably very useful if they ever meet someone like Lily Tino. And I'm not just making allegations here.
Yeah, we're going to teach you to say no, children, kids. Make sure you say no to these kinds of people. Whatever they say, you just tell them no.
Tino literally has an OnlyFans account and advertises that account in the same area where the videos targeted at children can be viewed.
Oh my God, bro, these people. And they wonder why their movement is failing. Like, it's simple. It's so freaking simple. This movement started with, we just want to be left alone. We just want to live our lives. We just want to be able to get married and have rights like everybody else, blah, blah, blah. They went from that to now we want to indoctrinate your children. This is what this has gone to now.
How is this not a crime? Can you see why people are mad now? Stuff like this happens over and over again, and this information gets pushed on younger and younger people way before it's age appropriate.
Exactly.
And now they have stuff like this.
Applications are open for Brave Trails 2025. Whether you're new or returning, get ready for an unforgettable summer in California, New York,
of course, it's California and New York. That makes
or
sense.
Georgia. Brave Trails is the summer camp for LGBTQ plus youth ages 12 to 17. With creative programming, gender-neutral housing, and affirming spaces to be your true.
Gender-neutral housing. Oh my gosh. The amount of bad things that could happen at this camp. The assault is one thing that I'm thinking about. How many people would try to get into this? Like, somebody that identifies as, oh, I'm under the age of 17. That's how I identify as. Are you going to discriminate me? And then they get into this camp and you have this person that's clearly an adult around minors. Do you not realize the kind of dangers that this could present?
So,
wait, so you're going to put a bunch of boys and girls with cameras in mixed housing? They're going to change and sleep in the same area with an age difference from 12 to 17?
That's insane,
you don't see a problem with that?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think they do.
No, they don't.
And what's funny is that I'm old enough to remember that back in 2020, I made a video about them medically transitioning kids, and I got gaslit like crazy with a bunch of wokies in the comments saying,
I can imagine.
no, they're just socially transitioning kids. They don't get medical treatment until they're adults.
Then what the hell are puberty blockers then?
At that point, there were only a handful of news stories about people medically transitioning under 18, but just 5 years later, medically transitioning kids has been completely normalized.
Estrogen treatment.
Not just normalized, they're pushing it. And now they're wanting to take kids away from their parents who don't want to medically transition their kids or don't want to take their kids as far away as they possibly can from this freaking crazy ideology.
Is irreversible and would make Josie sterile. But Josie and her mother never doubted it was the right thing until an unexpected conversation happened one afternoon.
But on the inside, where nobody else can see?
Yeah.
Are you a boy or are you a girl?
Maybe I'm a boy inside and a girl outside.
Really?
What?
Yeah, is that true?
Only you know the answer to that.
Sometimes I think I'm a boy, sort of.
You know how you know the answer to that? Just by doing that.
But I want to be a girl.
Yeah.
Dr. Olson had a decision.
You are in the perfect place to start on blockers.
And she promises to begin giving her estrogen, female hormones, in 2 years.
Around 13. That's what I think. You're not going to wait until...
And then another thing that people don't realize, this girl right here, this little girl, she's a dollar sign to Big Pharma. Something that you guys haven't thought about, or maybe you have thought about. Yeah, these people are dollar signs to Big Pharma. They are money-making machines. Oh yeah, keep visiting. You want another surgery? Oh yeah, we need to put you on this medication. Oh yep. Oh yeah, let's do this surgery, and then we need you to come back again to get another one. Money-making machines. People like this are for Big Pharma.
Until 16 to start. You know that, okay?
A lot of times it strikes me that had this happened just 20 years ago,
Thank you.
I wouldn't have been able to give her blockers, and she would have had to go through male puberty. That terrifies me. It's all done. Do you want a hug?
By the way, I forgot to change something. Hold on, sorry. Give me 1 second.
Terrifies me. It's all done. Do you want to
Sorry, I did realize I did not change my my thumbnail earlier in stream, which is not crazy, but it was bothering me. Sorry. Part of testing things out.
I don't know that she would have survived male puberty.
I'm not really sure how these people have it in their head that it's okay to allow a young child to make a permanent decision like that.
It's child abuse, and parents who do that, I think Child Protective Services should be called on them.
Especially considering that the child expressed pretty heavy doubt, and maybe that's the best cue to not put your kid on life-altering medications when they turn 13.
Amen. Seems more like we're experimenting on children like the Nazis did, though.
It does
Ooh.
seem a little suspect. I agree.
I mean, imagine if the Nazis...
These guys are literally children. Have become medical experiments, just like I said. Experiments. Just like I said, they are money-making machines for Big Pharma.
Nazi scientists came forward and said, but the kids really want it.
The one thing that keeps me happy is that we're moving closer to a place where eventually people who do this are going to start getting punished for
yes,
it. Especially since Twitter got bought and stories like these aren't being suppressed anymore.
I had facial feminization surgery. I had sex reassignment
I just saw this one recently.
I was on HRT for 17 years. Now I'm on a combo dose because I can't go off. I have...
And just keep in mind, I don't know how much of this clip he shows. This person actually still is gay. I think this guy's a male. He's a gay man. He says that he's still a gay man, but he detransitioned because it just didn't work out. I mean, it messed him up medically.
Transitioning young and for transitioning for so long.
This person...
That's not the only story. There's been multiple stories, which obviously they try to suppress, of people detransitioning. And then when people are like, well, we don't want kids offing themselves because we didn't allow them to transition. No, we don't want children offing themselves because they made a decision that they were too young to make, and adults were stupid enough to let them make that decision, push them to make that decision, and then later on down the road they want to off themselves because they realize how stupid their decision was.
Person has to take medication permanently despite regretting the transition because of the damage that transitioning caused. And it's sick because the activist community loves to pretend that none of these drugs like hormone blockers have any side effects.
So what was it for you that kind of woke you up to this isn't what I should have done?
I found out that homosexual transition was environmentally caused in almost every single case by childhood sexual assault or by internalized homophobia or failed boy syndrome. People are being lied to when they're being diagnosed. They're not being diagnosed with what actually causes the gender.
You want to know why they're being lied to? Again, they're a money-making machine for Big Pharma. Big Pharma, all these doctors that specialize in gender transitioning, they see these guys, they see these kinds of people as dollar signs. That's what they are.
Dysphoria. They're just being diagnosed with a symptom of a problem, and there are multiple problems.
So
that
they can
cause
make their
those
money.
Symptoms, and when you don't appropriately diagnose people, you leave.
Sorry, my audio again's going crazy.
Them into a life.
All right, there we go. My bad.
Of ruin. All of these interventions are permanent, they're irreversible, and they lied to me.
I don't know if the numbers are that high, but sexual abuse history sure is commonly reported amongst people who transition.
It is very
as
common.
well as symptoms of it, like drug abuse and homelessness. Now, the age-old thing that the activists like to say...
Something traumatic has happened in their life that has pushed them towards acting like this.
...is that you could end the life of a trans person by misgendering them. However, if you look at the studies that they cite, the people...
Yeah, you could also end the life of someone that is transgender, someone that was that thought they were transgender as a kid, and now you've pumped them with all these drugs and done all these mutilations to their body, and now they're ending their life because they completely regret that decision, and they've done irreversible damage to their body.
On the high-risk categories are very often drug abusers or homeless, and HRT is not going to fix that.
And they don't care about the people who are indoctrinated, who are harmed by this loosey-goosey system where you can walk into a therapist in 15 minutes and be given a gender dysphoria diagnosis.
Right. They don't care at all.
No.
I think when Lily
care about
makes
money.
a video addressed as Miss Rachel, that's not about educating people. It's about trying to find the next viral trend to build popularity and promote the OnlyFans account.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
these people rarely...
This is all pointing people to OnlyFans.
If ever, talk about people who regret transitioning. In fact, I've heard rumors that on Reddit, such people are shunned from the transgender forums.
Wow. The fact that somebody, again, this is the left eating each other alive. They do this all the time. The moment that you don't conform exactly 110% to their ideology, to how they do things, you are excommunicated from their mob. It's literally a cult, man. It's a cult. It's ridiculous.
But the nefarious part with kids is that kids are easily manipulated, will often do what they think will impress their parents, and they have no life experience. They've only been around for a few years, so how...
And you have the two extremes, right? You have the parents that will shun their kid and excommunicate them out of their lives for being gay, being transgender, and then now you have the other extreme, where you have liberal freaking crazy parents who will now shun and excommunicate their kid from their family if they're not transgender or gay or don't fall in line with their values.
How are they supposed to know at 11 what their desires are going to be at 30 or 40 or 50?
Because they're 11!
Where are the adults? Adults are supposed to be around as advisors to prevent kids from doing stuff they might regret in the long term.
Exactly.
In fact,
why can't a 12-year-old consent to sex? It's that simple. Why can't a kid consent to getting a tattoo without parental consent? You can't vote till you're 18. You can't drink till you're 21. So why in the hell do we think it's okay to let a 12-year-old mutilate their genitalia? And in the case of it being a female child, cut off their breasts, take out their ovaries, and then later down the line they want to have children. They can't no more because they made a decision way back then when they weren't thinking right that they wanted to mutilate their body, and some adults pushed them towards it.
As a society, I think it's people's responsibility to prevent those around them from making stupid decisions. A lot of people's dumb choices could be stopped if they didn't have a shitty friend group. You want people in your life who will sit you down and talk you through major decisions and give you corrective feedback. People need the feedback of others to know how to behave appropriately. It's something that I'm sure these narcissistic activists are missing in their lives. So let's do them all the favor of not appeasing their BS. Anyway, thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next video.
Great video. This is a freaking awesome video. Again, this guy's Think Before You Sleep. Okay, he's right here. Go sub to this guy. Go like this video. Share this video with friends that probably have not seen it. Yeah, great video. And it's very easy to see why the LGBT movement has been crumbling, and it's simply because of common sense. People are tired of having to walk on eggshells for these kinds of people. People are tired of having to be demanded to how to treat these people. It's the whole premises of people are being tired of being told what to think, what to put on their social media posts. They're tired of being told what to do. They are. They're sick of it. And that the LGBT movement is a protected class, and like for example in comedy, right? You can make fun of everybody. You can make fun of Christians, but the moment you make fun of the LGBTQIA plus whatever divided by sign community, all of a sudden you're racist, you're a fascist, you're a homophobe, and you're a bigot. Comedy, nobody's safe from comedy. We can't even have comedy anymore without this group of people being offended. It's ridiculous. It needs to stop. Well, anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. Again, this was just a soft launch, so I hope the audio was good. Had some hiccups there, but again, this is why I'm testing the audio for this reason, so that way everything is good to go for our stream Thursday for the Switch 2. Make sure you guys go back to my channel and watch any videos you guys have not watched. I like to post content like this, as well as I love to play video games. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys on Thursday for the stream or in another video that I may post, because I'm definitely going to clip some of these videos. So I will clip this, I will post this, and I probably will post my Mario Kart gameplay from the stream today. So all right, guys, thank you so much.